the Schwartz is with you one more time because Spaceballs is coming back for a sequel. And that leads me to our featured story of the night. So Josh Gad, everybody. Josh Gad is attached to produce and star in the new Spaceballs. That's right, we're getting Spaceballs 2. And Mel Brooks is attached to this too. He's helping out too, producing it. And they're going to do it for Amazon. Apparently, Amazon has not commented about this, but Deadline broke this news. John Greenbaum is coming in, who did Barb and Stargo to Vista Del Mar. He's going to direct this. Now, Josh Gad is also helping with writing the script with Benji Sammet. And they're going to put this together. And there's no details about what it's actually going to be, but it is a sequel to Spaceballs. And I just can't believe we're doing this after like how long it's been. 1987, this first one came out. You know, it was spoofing Star Wars. So it was like a Mel Brooks production spoofing Star Wars. And I love it. Barf, John Candy, freaking legend himself. You had Bill Pullman. Awesome as Lone Starr? Lone Starr, yeah. Of course, Mel Brooks in there. Rick Moranis was awesome in this shit. I love Rick Moranis. Will these people come back? Is that the thing? I mean, John Candy passed away, but you have Bill Pullman come back and be Lone Starr again, maybe, and it's a kind of like a Han Solo type deal. I think they were flying around like Winnebago or something, right? Wasn't it Winnebago? But I love Spaceballs. I can't believe we're actually doing a sequel after all this time. But the question is, are they going to spoof the new stuff? Or do they just spoof like Empire Strikes Back? It is like as if, you know, we just do the next movie, you know, and keep it in sequence. And then joke about how they could be even more, maybe tease like Return of the Jedi as the next one after that. That could be kind of fun. I can see Mel Brooks doing something like that as well. But I'm just shocked for all this time we're getting Spaceballs 2. May the Schwartz be with you. And get Spaceballs a t-shirt, Spaceballs a coffee mug, Spaceballs a boxer source. Shorts, Spaceballs, the anal plug. Mike, what do you think about this? Do you think that is the Schwartz with you? Do you want to see? Do you want to see the Schwartz come back one more? Big?
Why did somebody tell me my ass was so big?
Just because it was a topical reference based on the last product that you're saying.
Soundbite, Mike.
Product placement.
Yeah. So what are the other sound bites? I just kind of wonder what you guys think I pulled tonight for the drop. So I'll give you 1 second to think. Spaceballs. What would I pull?
What would Mike pull?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby.
Mike.
Come back, you fat bearded! Come back, you fat bearded! Hello, my baby!
Okay,
Hello, my
that
baby!
didn't work.
Hello, ragtime gal!
What, can you guys hear that shit?
Yes, we hear all of that. We hear all of that, Mike.
Okay, just now it's playing for me. Just now I'm hearing it.
Oh, no.
That's
fine. You put it up. Great.
Yeah, that was a lot. But
I'm
you're excited about
Brian.
this?
I'm excited. It's not my favorite Mel Brooks property. I'm more of a young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, Robin Hood guy, but it's still hysterical too. They're combing the desert. The big thing, Brian, the big thing, and you kind of mentioned it, is if they can. Oh shit! I got in trouble for being too loud a minute ago. Is if they can pull Rick Moranis back from his recluse lifestyle, raising his kids instead of giving us his comedic art that we deserve. So if I know, man, Rick Moranis back, dude, it'll be so amazing. I can't believe Mel Brooks is still up and doing projects. That's amazing. He's gonna live forever.
Do you think he'll be in this, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, he's only got to play a 900-year-old yogurt. He won't have to wear makeup anymore.
Yeah, I think that'd be freaking great. Like, why not put a bunch of makeup on him? He'd be like, and he joked about Spaceballs, the sequel in the movie too. So there'll probably be some nice little jokes about that again, making fun of like that we finally got the sequel. But do you think this would be something like? Do you think this would be like a sequel to Empire Strikes Back, or do you think they're going to play off of like the new franchise, like where Star Wars is now?
I think that Mel Brooks has been making vaudeville jokes from the 1920s for every project that he's ever made. So it's always just kind of the basic real human stuff and then peppered with, just kind of the most obvious takes on pop culture that he can do. Like that's his style, that's his shtick, and that's why we love him. So, it'll be a little bit of new stuff, but a lot of more of the same, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. What do you think, Sean? Are you super excited about Spaceballs coming back for a sequel since 1987? And again, do you think that they can get the gang back together? Can Rick Moranis crawl out of his shell and come back to the big screen one more time to play his Darth Vader version, Dark Helmet, right? One more time?
I mean, I'd be more surprised if John Candy came back for it. Because he's dead.
Yep.
But I'm a little mixed on this one. Like, I know that they did a History of the World. They did like a new one a couple years back too.
Yeah.
Those were funny. Those were really good.
They did fine. Like, I feel like we, to get another Spaceballs at this late in the game, sure, go ahead. It's just going to be littered with cameos and funny little things. I do want them to do a pretty decent spoof of the sequel trilogy. Force Awakens all the way through. Whoa, sorry, by my head. I feel like there's a lot there to kind of pull in, kind of like what they did with the other ones. So, yeah, no, I love Spaceballs. It's timeless. I don't need another one, but I'm happy to get another one. I think like that's another way to kind of look at this. Like, we didn't need the other stuff, but yeah, I mean, fuck it. If the guy wants to work, let the guy work. Josh Gad's hit or miss for me. So, yeah, I'll watch.
Do you think he's going to play Barf's kid, do you think?
Oh, shit. I think you just, unless you steal that role from him, Brian. I think you nailed it. I think Josh Gad would do a great one, or get
guaranteed.
What I haven't seen is the guy. I want to see Josh Gad, and I want to see the guy that plays Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows in the same room together. Because I swear to God, I get the two of them very much confused.
Harvey, man. I worked with Harvey before. He was on Thundermans.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
He's awesome. He's so cool. He was like, Thunder Fam! Ho, ho, hui, what, whoa, what, He did karate and shit. He was great. But he's an awesome human being. Harvey's I'm so happy that his career is like blossomed the way it is. He's not Josh Gad. I know him in real life. He's he's a friend of the show, man. I love him. I'd try to get him on the show. I'd be fucking dope. But he's hilarious.
But did he fuck Qbert like Josh Gad did? I
don't think so.
Pixel, the movie. He didn't fuck Qbert in the nose.
That's true.
Did you have a chance to ask him?
I have not. I'll text him. We'll see.
Thank you.
But I'm like, that's what I thought first. I'm like, maybe he'll play Barf, or maybe they'll just like have him be Barf as if he's John Candy, and then. But I feel like it might be more fun if he's Barf's kid, and then you have Bill Pullman come back to be Lone Starr, and they have a whole thing about them together in the Winnebago one more time, flying. It could be kind of fun. It could be kind of fun, I think. And then you gotta find everybody else. So I don't know what else who they else get. If they don't get Rick Moranis, like they'll probably have like a new kind of. If they do the sequel trilogy, they're gonna have somebody else like an Adam Driver type character. It would be kind of funny if it was just Rick Moranis and the Adam Driver thing now.
I think Adam Driver should just be in it. Playing like just a spoof of his Rilo Ken shit. Oh my God, that'd be great. No, he's Rilo Ken in Spaceballs. Just drop that character in there. Oh man, that'd be so stupid.
That'd be so stupid. GR, are you excited about this Spaceballs 2 coming back after all these years? And is there anybody else think that could be in this movie? Like as we're spitballing names.
Well, sorry, but a 37-year-old sequel? Give me a break. I mean, the first one was all right. It wasn't great, in my opinion. I mean, it was a parody, but it is what it was. But if they could get Rick to do it, it might be worth watching. But I think that's got a snowball's chance in hell of ever happening.
Yeah,
man, it's done.
They tried to get him from the new Ghostbusters, and he just flat out turned it down. But
I think he's done with the business. His family is more important to him than this damn industry.
I know he did like a voiceover role not too long ago, but that's not enough to get you back. He's not back on camera. So I would love to see him come back, but you're right. I think you're right. I don't think he would ever come back, which is sad because I think he's an awesome talent, but it is he
definitely was.
Yeah, but I think, it does make sense. His wife passed away, and when she passed away, he left the business to raise the kids because he was worried about them and not his career. So, I mean, it's a very noble thing that he did, too. And I think he's great.
Family's more important than any job.
Yeah, but I would love to see him come back.
Put that on a shirt. Put that on a shirt, GR.
You know what's going to say on the back of it?
Wow. What?
Fast 12. But,
No, yellow gaff.
I'm kind of shocked after all this time. Josh Gad makes sense, though. I think I think it's the Barf thing. I think that's what it's going to be. They're going to comb that desert one more time. I just hope they get the cast back together, right? I just think get the cast back together.
You shall find out.
Is the princess still alive? I can't think of what's her name.
Joan Rivers is dead. Oh no, wait, the princess. I know Joan Rivers is dead. Sorry.
Yeah, Joan Rivers passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, about 100 years ago.
Yeah, well, yeah. Unfortunately, she's gone. But I mean,
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
let's see. I'm gonna see if she's
yourself.
Princess Vespa.
Daphne Zuniga. Zuniga, still alive. There you go.
Yeah, good luck. She'll come back. Why not? Oh, she looks good. She's looking good. Everybody, bring her back. Bring her freaking back. Why not? Bring the whole crew back. We got Spaceballs. Why not? And I really hope Mel Brooks pops in here too to be Yogurt one more time because what's freaking great.
He has to.
Yeah. May the Schwartz with you. Yeah. I see your Schwartz.
Prop him up, man. Mine, yes. Prop him up. That's all you need.
What was that? I had a picture of it. I laughed so hard. Prop him up, Sean says. I thought it was hilarious when they're like next to each other and he's like, I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. And what does that make us? Absolutely nothing.